It's Tuesday, July 19th, and we're chasing a brand new runner.
Previously on The Runner.
Hit it.
All right. I got this one.
Good job, girls.
Head to San Antonio, Texas.
The Lone Star State's definitely Texas. We're staying in Texas. We just need to know where.
If I had to guess right now, I would say San Antonio.
San Antonio.
Be aware, chasers are everywhere. They are right behind you and know where you are heading.
Runner alert, runner alert, runner alert! It says, be aware, the runner is close.
You must stay within the grid as outlined on your smartphone.
No way!
Already. Yes, Shark Tank, baby. I love these. Hopefully the runner is here and waiting for us.
Hey everyone, I'm Mad Pat, and welcome to The Runner. Yesterday, the chase heated up down in San Antonio, Texas, home of the Alamo. And if there is one thing the Alamo will forever be remembered for, it's the capture of the runner. And literally nothing else. Less than 30 hours after he entered the game, the runner was caught, bringing us to this very big day of the chase. In just a few moments, a new runner will begin looking to avoid capture for the next 11 days, which is still enough time to set a record high bounty number. And in our afternoon update, we'll have yesterday's fallen runner here in the studio with us to give his take on exactly what happened, what went wrong. But now we have even more footage coming in from yesterday's highly unexpected capture. Let's check it out for your viewing pleasure.
Excuse me, have you seen a small little guy with big calves?
So now we're barely in the grid, so we get to stay on the street, look, or walk even the middle, go farther over. Let's go in the middle then. Okay.
Just kind of looking for anybody that maybe looks nervous, but it's hard to know what we're looking for.
Look for people who automatically turn their back to you or start walking when you look at them.
You are here. Can't even find a red dot on a map. You are here. Where's that?
Get an idea of what is natural in this environment, right? And then see what stands out. That's what we're looking for.
Okay. Doesn't help that it's like a super touristy area.
Yeah. If you're smart, if you dress like a tourist.
Yeah.
Nobody has a better guess than anybody else.
Even
right
two
now.
runners, supposedly. Hold on. Just check everybody here with the sunglasses and weird. Anybody who looks like they're trying to hide their identity too much.
You don't think anybody would be trying to blend in, right? Brent.
Probes.
If we see him on a boat going by, we're definitely jumping in. It's not that big. It's not that deep. Not that far. Even if we see him walking across, I think we can quickly get across and back up the other side. Charles Cruz. This guy in the red looks super suspicious. Where? Right here.
I think right now it's good just to kind of chill and be observant, because we might even see him. We have before, you know? If you see him on a boat, tell me you'll jump on the boat. Or tell me so I can jump on the boat.
Okay.
We can cross multiple times, but do you want to cross over onto that side or do you want to cross over onto that side?
Looking at clues? I think he's looking after us. You wanna follow him?
Iced coffee? Iced coffee? Iced coffee?
Iced coffee.
Iced coffee.
Iced coffee.
Yeah, I think everyone's doing the same thing.
Hey, boys.
Hey, guys.
Thank you.
Woo!
That's smart. That's smart. Very smart of him.
We still don't even really know what he looks like, so we're scanning every guy, every type of person. Just looking for someone that, if they make eye contact, they kind of like get scared, you know? So we're keeping our eyes out.
Should we go down this way? Last time we followed the river, should we go this way?
Yeah.
I don't think he'll stick to the river strictly.
I really wish I knew what he looked like.
No.
Alright, so you keep an eye out there and I'll look at traffic, okay? Cool.
Okay.
Wow, that looked like it. It's like right there. Yeah, that might. Well, that looks suspicious. Come, Chaz. What's up? Cross again. Just gonna follow this guy. Look. He kind of walks pretty weird for like that outfit. Like he doesn't fit it. Keep following it. I just take a selfie, yeah, to see where he is. Yeah. I'll just press the button on it. Let's just keep on following. He's walking faster now, yeah? I feel like you'd be walking slower, no? I'm just gonna do it. You sure? I'm gonna do it. Boom! Yeah? Got you. Got you, man. You just got captured, huh? Oh, that was crazy. Good job, man. Good job, man. Good job.
Awesome. Nothing says stealth quite like hot pink sunglasses. I am about to check the records. Yep, that is the fastest capture in runner history. The records of the past 18 days that we've been doing this show. Team Brother Nature has indisputably laid claim to that bounty of $32,746.70. But as we like to say around here, the chase continues because a new, hopefully more, how do you say, strategic runner is about to enter this game today. Before we get to our eager chaser teams, though, let's reveal the winners of yesterday's Act Number 2, which led to the daily op that never was in San Antonio's famed Market Square. If you entered Market Square in at go90.com/therunner, then you might be one of these preliminary $500 winners. Come on, Steadicam operator. Let's take a long, slow walk over to the big board. So romantic between the two of us. Here it is. Phil B, Chase K, Pooja F, Yusuf O, Ron H, Kyle G, Kareen A, Dale H, Sarah W, and Anthony G. Congratulations, guys. Hashtag winning. more accurately, hashtag preliminary winning. So the Chasers once again begin their day in Texas, ready to chase a new runner and a newly growing bounty. So to see how the Chasers are feeling now that the dust has settled on yesterday's capture, we go live to San Antonio and to the man with the ripest mango legs in the business, Kaj Larson. Kaj, I wish I was there to share this day with you and also the Chasers, but mostly you. Tell us what's going on the field.
Mango legs? Well, what are mango legs? Because they're soft and supple like a leopard? I'm a barrel-chested frogman. I got skinny legs. Like, that's it. I am not posting any more workout videos on social media, no matter how much the fans call for it. But, you know, Matt, it is lonely out here in the Lone Star State without you. But at least I have 6 fire-breathing chase teams with me, and these guys are fired up about the new runner. Let's check in with them now to hear how their strategy is evolving. All right, Brother Nature. Brother Nature for the win. You guys are now joined the winner's podium with 2 other teams. How do you feel?
Feel really good, you know, we're just blessed. Yeah, it kind of took a lot of pressure off of us, just getting one down, you know. Now we have nothing else to lose. We got one down, we made a little bit of cash, the whole thing's worth it, and we're just gonna have fun now and, you know, way less stress and stuff will just flow better.
All right, time to double down, get that second win.
Yeah,
all right, good luck today, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Bravo Square.
Morning.
Also atop the podium, atop the leaderboard when it comes to winning money. You guys are always hustling. What is your secret sauce when it comes to strategy?
It's just teamwork, though. That's the whole point of Bravo Square. We've been a team for like 20, I guess however old I am, 22 years.
Yeah.
So it's just been doing that and making sure we work together, play to each other's strengths.
Just traveling the country with your brother and just getting stuff done. It's just awesome.
Getting stuff done and win money. Keep it going. All right, good stuff.
Thank you.
Programmers.
What's up, Kosh? How's it going, Kosh?
All right, I hate to put you guys on the spot, but if you had to eliminate one of the other chase teams, who would it be and why?
Oh man,
I don't think we'd eliminate anybody, but
Brother Nature adds a lot of stress to the
those guys
situation
are
here.
really wound tight. No, we wouldn't eliminate anybody, but maybe we could be the first team runner. I don't know.
We would enjoy that, I think.
Yeah,
work well together. So
let these 5 teams chase us as a team, as the runner. I don't know.
All right, well, I know you guys are always
Definitely
competitive, and you're looking for your second win, so good luck today.
Thank you.
Friend Zone.
Hey, what's up?
Hi.
Hey, you guys. So it's been a long marathon. Jen, you're used to running marathons. How are you guys holding up on this cross-country chase that we're doing?
You just kind of have to keep your eye on the prize. It's been a little rough, but we still want it and we're still here to win, so.
Yeah, man, we're just working on our endurance, being a little bit more diligent and attention to detail, trying to spot the runner as best as we can.
Cool. Well, here's to hoping you chalk up a W today.
Thank you.
Hopefully.
Good luck. Sweet and Savage. So you had a good day yesterday, but you're still one of 3 teams that hasn't been in the money. What did you learn from yesterday that you can apply to the chase going forward?
I think just being more aware of our surroundings when we're in those kind of situations, and we've been really good. We looked at a lot of people. We kind of tried to pick out things yesterday that we would notice that were off, and we didn't. And
We also followed like a couple leads that we had gotten, and we kind of haven't done that in the past. So just, you know, marking off the things that don't work and using the things that do.
Yeah, well, you can see that your game is getting tighter every single day.
We're learning every day.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are learning, evolving, next winning. All right. Good luck today, you guys.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, what are mango legs? Do I have mango legs?
I'm not sure what that is.
Okay.
No.
We'll ask
We
Matt
like
Pat.
mango, so I guess it works.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, yum.
We'll ask Matt Pat. Runner All-Stars.
Yes, sir.
So yesterday you got your sea legs under you. I'm curious, since you have such good perspective on being a runner, like what do you think he did wrong yesterday? What mistakes did he make? Because he was caught so quickly.
Well, our strategy yesterday was to sort of do what we've done and what worked for us in the past, which was sort of walk the perimeter, look for anyone in disguise. So he got the disguise part right, but he went right through the middle. And I mean, he got caught. So I think that attributed to
Right,
why
he
he
took
was caught.
the most obvious path up the
Right.
gut. Is that what you're going to say, Steve?
Yeah, to answer your question, I think he went on a path that was visible from below and above, and he doubled down too hard on the disguises, I think. You know, he had a newspaper and a phone and a cigarette, and, you know, it was a little too much, and those hunter instincts that those boys had were clutch in the get. But, you know, the next runner, I got runner blood in my veins, so in the hopefully he'll be a badass and we'll get a lot of money from him. But in the immortal words of Ruth Bader Ginsburg, I'm gonna hunt you down.
I like it. I like the Supreme Court quote, and hopefully we'll have a supreme win today for you guys. Good luck today.
Thanks.
All right, America. Well, I promised you planes, trains, and automobiles. Let's check that train box and issue today's challenge. Chase teams, in order to earn your clue to the new runner's first daily op, you have to channel your inner hobo. Now, these trains, which were used to carry migratory workers across Texas, will take you to a stockpile of suitcases which are specially branded with a hobo code, the code that hobos use to communicate with each other and take care of their partners. You take care of your partner, find the hobo code that's marked well-guarded house. Trade that code in for a clue back here at the depot. But if you hear the train whistle blow, you miss your ride and you gotta wait for the next locomotive. All right? Are you ready to ride the rails and rope in the runner?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do this. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, hit it. All right, Matt, Pat, our chase teams are off. They're getting on the railway car right now. But I just want to say, I know you have something, I know you have the ex-runner, who I call the sprinter, in the studio today. I was a little dissatisfied with his debrief yesterday. He seemed to blame everybody but himself. And what I can tell you is that these chase teams are getting better and sharper every single day. They're using bio data. They're looking at really, really subtle clues to find the runners. So hopefully that'll pay off again today.
Don't worry, Kaj, I'll be putting the screws to the new runner in my interview with him a bit later today. And just for your knowledge and edification, mango legs, I had to learn this from the social media team yesterday. Mango legs refer to your calf muscles and how ripe and juicy they look, as though they were a mango.
Yeah, that is so good to know. But you know who's going to look ripe and juicy? Is you, Matt Pat, in the gift I got you from the depot here. The Matt Pat conductor's hat. You are the conductor of our bromance, my friend. And the chase teams are taking off right now, so I'll go back to you in the studio.
All right, thanks a lot, Kaj. All aboard the bromance train. Woo, woo-hoo. Our bromance is happening. Hashtag no hobo. Get it? Okay, America, now it is your turn. To 3, 2, 1, hit it! Trademark Kaj Larson 2016, all rights reserved. So get out your scratch pads, America. It is time to act. The answer to America's cash task provides the vital piece of information the chasers need to solve their clue. America, here is your cash task.
Grab your bindle. The ACT train is in the station. All aboard?
I'm so excited for my little conductor's hat. With that, the ACT is now live. To play the game, get the link on all of our social media. And when you have the answer the chasers need, go answer it at go90.com/therunner to win those beautiful 500 simoleons. We'll reveal the winners, including possibly you, later today. And we'll be back at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific with updates on this brand new chase and yesterday's freshly captured runner live here in the studio to give us his take on what went wrong. Plus, my buddy, iJustine, will be here to help us break down all of today's action. All sorts of new faces in the studio. What an exciting day. It's every day is an exciting day here at The Runner. Then at 10 p.m., we'll be revealing the latest standings on the $50,000 MVP leaderboard. But until then, the chase continues. Woo, woo, all aboard. Hello again, America, and welcome back to day 19 of The Runner. I'm Matt Pat, coming to you live from Runner HQ. The Chasers started their day hobo style on the old train tracks of the Texas Transportation Museum, where they hopped on and off classic locomotives in pursuit of the clue that would lead to the new runner. At the end of the rails were briefcases marked in hobo code, which is, I kid you not, a real thing. It used to serve as an actual means of communication between migrant workers on the tracks. Now, once the Chasers found the properly marked briefcases, they earned themselves another, though mercifully short, clue. And here it is on the board behind me. Some clues are pretty simple. Blank. So why read 99 letters when all you need is 4? Whew, man, that is such a less big mouthful than these things tend to be. But it is deceptively difficult, and I'll take you through that in a minute. But what do you think, America? Did you sit idly by, or did you get yourself involved? Because your cash task allowed you to exercise your inner hobo via an online game, like you see behind me, that had you find a specific hobo code, because your inner hobo obviously would be playing online flash games. Once you played that game, you got this line right here. X marks the spot you are looking for. So the whole clue pieced together reads as follows. Some clues are pretty simple. X marks the spot you're looking for. So why read 99 letters when all you need is 4? It's still a cryptic little thing, short but dense in detail. The magic here is in those details. Can you see it? Can you? At least some of you did. There are 99 letters in this clue, but the only 4 that you need are the first 4 letters of each line. S, X, S, W. That famous acronym is of the festival, South by Southwest, that is held annually in Austin, Texas. South by Southwest in Austin, Texas. Congratulations, guys. Your hard work has paid off. The Chasers are on their way to Austin, and 10 of you will be handsomely rewarded for entering the correct answer into our cash task of the day. But first, let's go to Kaj to see how the Chasers fared during their challenge in San Antonio as they began the hunt for the new runner. Kaj, take it away.
An amazing and interesting challenge here today at the train depot. You know, trains are partially responsible for the invention of time as we know it. Prior to trains, people thought about seasons, but when trains came about, they thought about minutes and seconds. And on today's challenge, it's minutes and seconds that mattered. First out of the gate, you had the runner all-stars who dominated the pack. By the time the next teams came in 3 trains later, they were about 20 minutes behind. Bravo Squared, Brother Nature, Sweet and Savage, and Friend Zone, all about 20 minutes behind the All-Stars right now. But the real story today was the Brogrammers, who struggled with this challenge and are way behind the pack. What's interesting about this game, though, is that there's 3 distinct parts. There's the initial challenge, which it helps to get out of the gates just like today the Runner All-Stars did. Then there's the transit portion. Now today on the transit portion to the next destination city, you have the most spread out of you've had any teams ever. And we'll see how that plays out in the final leg of the hunt, which is the actual capture, where you have to leverage all of your behavioral analysis skills to find the runner, press the capture button. Right now, today's challenge is looking really, really good for the new Runner All-Star team and really bad for our original capture team, the Brogrammers.
Thanks a lot, Kaj. Interesting breakdown today. So glad to hear that Runner All-Stars are making their presence felt in this chase. They're a team that I have a personal connection with. Bree and I got to hang out, so good on you guys. But you know who else had a really good day based on the GPS board? Sweet and Savage. Again, another good day, 2 in a row for them. So what's going on with them in the car? We're gonna hop to a video right now of them putting the clues together and solving where their next destination is. Good on you guys, ladies.
Pretty crazy. It was kind of sheer luck. Once you found, knew what image you were looking for, which I knew what image it was when I was on the train, headed out the first time. It was a matter of opening the suitcases quick, finding the right one, making it back to the train in 15 seconds. So the most I could open each time was about 3. That was my average. The third time around, the last suitcase I opened, had it. I jumped off the cart, tried to make it to the train within the 15 seconds to beat the other teams, and I fell in the field, and I did not make it, but I will survive.
You know, America's Act clue did give them X marks the spot. We're missing one line on our clue, which would be the platform number, and that would, if you put the X there, if you vertically look, if you look down, it says S CDW, which is held in Austin, Texas every year. And it says when all you need is 4 letters. So it makes a lot of sense. And
it's not too far, right?
It's not very far away. We could be listening to some music today.
Woo! Music show in Austin. Well, maybe once we get to Austin, we might have another challenge. We have no clue what we're going to be doing
Exactly. It could be totally different. That's something we've never seen yet, and I kind of like that.
Spoiler alert, ladies, you can listen to music any day. It's called the radio. But as you're on the roadways, make sure they are listening to some Gloria Gaynor, since you have taken inspiration from I Will Survive. Just like she will survive, so did you today during the challenge. And you're one of the top teams, so congratulations to you guys. One of the other top teams of today is Bravo Square. And as always, these guys have very interesting strategies. They're approaching these clues in very innovative ways. And here is Team Bravo Square explaining to you the different take that they took to solve today's challenge. Here it is.
Think about that's why I like this challenge. We got to decide. Everybody else, every other team, even All Stars who finished early, sent the person who doesn't ride with that, who doesn't drive. Right. So the person who's used to being in the back and solving clues and being on Twitter was the person sitting waiting for the train. You went, so that gave me time to do my specialty, which is what Bravo Square is all about.
So very cool, very different way of approaching this task and leaving the clue solver, the usual person sitting in the back seat, behind so that way they could still be active on social media and building up their fan base that way, leveraging the clues that they were getting from that angle. Very interesting strategy. Also a very interesting twist on a challenge. This is the first time in all 19 days where the Chaser teams have been separated from their partner. So it was very interesting to see how everyone responded to that unique challenge. But one person today is someone that we're all talking about. It is the new runner. Who is this person? We know literally nothing about him or her until now. Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, I present to you the first ever glimpse that we have of our new runner. Who is it? What clues can we get? I'll let you pick apart the footage. Here it is.
You have to make sure that you stay focused and you don't slip up. The other runners, I think, got caught because of one silly little mistake. You know, maybe not leaving the car, maybe not disguising themselves, maybe just a wrong turn and they lost time. I mean, it doesn't have to be a silly mistake. It could just be like something so minute, 5 minutes. Like 5 minutes is a long time.
Interesting. So gray sweatshirt confirmed. We know for sure that the runner is in possession of a gray sweatshirt. And is that a female voice? See, I don't know these things as much as you guys. Like, I am as much in the dark as you. So, I don't know. Sounds like a female voice. Could be. I'll let you guys pick through it in the comments. That being said, normally our social squad has their heads buried in the screens as they're busy digging through all of the latest activity online. But today they seem especially chipper because we're joined in studio by social media maven, overall tech guru, iJustine. Hi, Justine.
How are you?
It is great to see you.
So exciting. Thanks for having me.
No, thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
It's great to have you in studio.
This is exciting. I can't believe you guys are pulling off this crazy show. I mean, this is so intense. Like watching these episodes, it's really overwhelming.
There's a lot that goes into it.
So much that goes into it.
Yeah, a lot of people don't really realize, but between that first thing in the morning show until this episode, we're constantly on social media. We're keeping updates on the GPS of where the chasers are, where the runner is.
You need to show them the behind the scenes because this is crazy, guys. The stuff that I've seen, it's crazy to make this all work.
What's been the favorite thing that you've seen behind the scenes?
I mean, just seeing how many people it takes to make this all happen and how much social and how real time this is. Even watching at home, I was like, this isn't really live, but guess what? It's all live.
Oh, yeah.
It's incredible.
It's very much like a newsroom, you know, where we're constantly trying to come up with stories. We're looking at kind of what is the latest from the field. We're getting video packages coming in from the teams, and it's all happening live. Like even this episode, the back half of it, who knows what's going to happen because we didn't rehearse it.
Walking onto the stage.
Yeah.
So, and it is all live, and I love it. I think
very
live is the future, and to be able to see these teams sort of interact, especially social.
Mhm.
I mean, I see them tweeting back and forth because they got split up, so how are you supposed to talk to each other?
Right.
You have to trust the internet.
Well, and you should know because you're a tech guru. You have your Go90 show, which is all about kind of tech reviews and various kind of like tech updates, hacks, things like that. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I mean, you could just search for iJustine on Go90 and have a bunch of like tech reviews and unboxings and fun things like that. And I'm obsessed with trying to figure out how to keep all of my gadgets charged.
Sure.
So I've definitely done a bunch of reviews on different battery chargers and things like that, but I feel like these people are well equipped, especially driving in the car, because I feel like they can be connected.
Well, and that's what I was going to say is if there's any video that could help out about our chaser teams, it's got to be how to keep your phone charged, because they're on the roadways 3-4 hours a day, so they could be burning through that charge, especially as they're doing their Snapchatograms.
It's so much fun. It's so crazy to see how this all sort of comes together.
Cool. And so one of the things that you mentioned earlier was the importance of staying connected. You kind of referenced the fact that today's challenge is the first time that we've seen the chaser team separated from their partner, right? So I'd love to get your take as someone who understands social media really well, who understands tech and kind of the future of tech really, really effectively, how they're doing today as they're communicating with each other. Because here we have, this is from Alex from Team Brogrammers. Hit the button, Alex. I think we're good, everyone. Just waiting for James Stern to get back from his little train vacation. Brogrammer. So Alex was the one who was left behind and then responded back. James, in his tweet, he took a selfie and said the train hat is not really helping. As we kind of talked about, we heard Kaj mention that the Brogrammers, unusual position for them, they're in the back of the pack. They're rounding out the rear. Usually they're first out of the gate. So the question I have for you there is, was that wasted time? Should they have taken that selfie? Is the time being spent with social media worth it or no?
I mean, it was only a few seconds. Hopefully he didn't spend too much time adding any filters or, working too hard on it.
It looked unfiltered.
It looked pretty basic.
Woke up that way.
Which is good. Yeah, definitely. Hashtag no filter. I mean, I think it's good because this whole entire show and everything revolves around not only the people in it, but the fans and the viewers and everybody at home.
Yeah.
So, being able to update them and make them feel like they're a part of it, I mean, they're essentially going to be helping these people to win.
Yeah.
So they need them. They need to give them the updates.
Yeah, so it helps build community loyalty and builds engagement around kind of the Brogrammers team on social media, so that way as challenges roll out, as new teams enter the game, people are staying loyal to them because they like who they are as personalities.
For sure. I mean, and showing them that, hey, you know what? We might be last, but we're taking the extra time to give you guys some selfies. We might not go the extra mile to do a filter, but maybe next time.
Awesome.
If they end up ahead of the game.
Right, if they have the time on the roadways. Well, Justine, thank you so much for coming in today. There was one final tweet up there called "Miss You." That was Alex back to James, who is missing his partner, and I will be missing you, just like them, when you leave the studio today.
Well, I will see you soon.
Well, thank you. One last time before you head on out, where can I find your stuff?
Oh, you can check out iJustine on Go90 and watch my videos there, and I'm iJustine everywhere else on the internet.
Okay, so you are just look for iJustine, and it's spelled the way I would assume.
Yep, I and Justine.
Like an Apple product.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Awesome, Justine.
Right,
thank you so much.
High five.
High five. All right, so there you go. That's the story of kind of separation anxiety amongst the teams today. But there's another big story happening on social media, and that is separation anxiety with pets, right? Because Alex and James have a pet that we're going to see here in a minute.
Yes.
So I see that we have another special guest actually in your lap right now.
This is Henry.
Henry?
Henry.
He is so Hey, Henry. Hey! I'm throwing off the cameraman's angle, but I wanted to pet this guy. So why is there a dog in the social media crew today?
So we've seen a lot of people who, it's not just them who are watching, it's their pets. It's the animals are a part of the runner too.
Yeah.
So today we brought in some of those tweets to show, some love to all the animals who are out there supporting.
The pets of the runner.
Pets of the runner.
Okay, so
they're cheering people along as well.
Any day is a good day to check out cute animal pictures.
Right?
So what do we got?
Amberly with her cute cat who watches with her.
Hopefully that cat's just blinking and not bored by what they're seeing. And just falling asleep slowly.
I believe Chester.
Chester is the name of the cat?
Yep.
Okay.
And then we've got Stacy in here with this cute, the most inspirational little hedgehog you ever did see. Yeah, who's just like, go teams, go!
He's like giving him a little thumbs up.
Right?
Like, you can do it!
He's like, you got it!
Oh my gosh, that is so cute. I want a little baby hedgehog.
And then this is Alex's dog.
And this is the dog that I mentioned earlier,
yes,
Alex's dog.
So sad, missing the Brogrammers.
And the tweet says, this is from a tweet from day 14, feeling like day 100. Oh, the pet missing Alex.
So cute, right?
Hit the button, Alex, and hit the road to come home quickly.
And then Alexis, who has their dog Penny, who has something to say to Brother Nature. So giving advice.
Yeah. Cool. Yes.
Right?
I agree. I actually have no idea what that dog just said.
You can see exactly from that advice how Brother Nature caught the runner yesterday.
Yeah, clearly. So even though I might not understand what the dog was saying, Brother Nature being in tune with the animals and nature probably translated it, figured it out, and it helped lead to the capture of Isaiah yesterday. There you go.
There you go.
Henry, thank you so much for joining us in studio. But, my friends, while we may gently joke about how quickly that third runner, Isaiah, got caught, you saw the brother nature had secret help from the dog. But we also kid because we love, just look at my relationship with the social media team. I rib them all the time, but I love those guys. There is no easy way to do what Isaiah and Bree and Steve have done. They are the only 3 people in the world who have ever taken on this task. So let's talk to the man himself to get his take on what went down over the last couple days. Former runner, Isaiah. Hey, man. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming into the studio.
Dude, it's a pleasure.
So I got to ask, you're fresh off of your chase.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I feel great. I feel like I executed everything that I could possibly do with the chase going on. I was minutes away, man, from receiving my op. And they just got me.
It didn't happen. So actually we have footage of your capture that's going to be playing right here. And I think a lot of people want to know, based on your kind of response yesterday, you said, oh, had I run, I probably could have gotten away. Do you really feel that way, or did you kind of misspeak in that moment?
No, I mean, let me backtrack a little bit. I could have ran.
Yeah.
But friend zone was right in front of me.
Okay.
And I was like, either I make this a total mess for the brother nature.
Yeah.
Or I make it a mess for friend zone. Like which team do I want to take this? So I just literally, I backed off and took a step back and I let these guys take me.
Okay, so what you're saying, and clarify if I'm saying this wrong, you were kind of sandwiched between
pretty much
2 teams. And had you sprinted one way, you would have run headfirst into friend zone, and you running obviously would have been a dead giveaway. Had you stayed behind like you did and kind of let it go, Brother Nature catches you up. And so did you make the conscious decision to let Brother Nature win? Did you decide to give $32,000 to Brother Nature over friend zone?
Not necessarily. I told myself, just play it cool.
Yeah.
And if I either start running now, get caught by friend zone, and get Brother Nature chasing me, it was just going to be a total mess. So I was just like, just play it cool and see if these guys think that it's not you.
Okay.
And that's pretty much where I pretty much just humbled myself in the moment. I just said, they got me.
Okay.
My phone went off, said it was captured.
And it was done.
It was done.
Okay, so real quick, we actually solicited some questions from social media, but before we hop to those, I do have one other question for you, which is, in the footage, we see you wearing pink sunglasses. Why pink? Like, they're hot pink sunglasses.
They were actually red.
Oh, well, in the footage they look pink, but either way, like, it's a pretty bright color when everyone else is wearing black. Like, it seems like a giveaway.
No, not necessarily. It's the obvious, it could be a giveaway, but it also could be a bluff. So that's what I used it for. I used it as a bluff. I was like, do these guys actually think I'm going to be wearing red sunglasses? No.
Okay.
No. Do these guys actually think I'm going to be having a San Antonio, Texas bag?
Yeah.
No. I mean, I was pretty much observing my entire, scenic overview of what people were using or wearing and stuff like that, and it seemed like everybody had a tote bag. So I went ahead and bought a tote bag.
Okay.
And I was like, all right, let's see if this lets me walk by every chaser, and next thing you know, I'm walking past programmers.
Past all of them,
I passed Brother Nature twice, and that third time it got me.
Yep.
That third time got me, and that's the team that took me. But overall, the experience was great. You know, I humbled myself in every single way, and it was really, really amazing the fact that these people didn't even know who or what I look like. For Brother Nature just to pick me out like that, like a needle in a haystack kind of situation, it was a no-brainer.
Well, they did know one thing about you, and our first social media question, I believe, will ask that question. One thing that we were talking about, and one thing that I learned about yesterday from the social media team, is mango legs. So Darlene Ellis at Floral Moon 3 wants to know, how'd you get dem mango legs?
You want
Isaiah?
the honest truth?
Yes, please.
I do 700 floors on a Stairmaster every day.
Really?
Or I tried to. I do like a ladder sequence, so I start off like Monday I do 700, Tuesday I do 6.
Yeah.
Wednesday I do.
Wow, so you're just kind of like
constantly just
all the
stepping
time
on that Stairmaster.
So you're not so much a runner as you are a stepper.
Correct.
Fair enough. Next tweet from Sticky Outie Tongue Emoticon wants to know, what if you had a second chance to be the runner? What would you do differently, having gone through it the first time?
Interesting question.
I know, it's a tough one.
I don't think I would have done anything different. I mean, they didn't know my identity.
You gotta have done something. Like, you lasted 30 hours. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah, well, I was 5 minutes away from receiving my op to get me to my next destination, to get me to what I needed to be getting done. I'm really like an anti-energetic kind of guy. So like, if I'm not like set on an objective to tackle, I start to like panic and start to not have patience. So I start to like move around, and that's what happened to me. Like I just started moving around because I couldn't stop. I just had to keep moving.
So one fewer tote bag then. How about that?
Yeah, tote bag.
Cool.
Glasses, you know, off and on, newspaper in front of me. It was just,
so
I
maybe
just kept playing it.
A few fewer disguises, probably.
Right.
All right. Next up, and lastly, I think is our last question here from Sarah at Love the Runner. If you had to join one chase team, which one would it be and why?
Brother Nature.
Yeah? Why?
Yeah, they just follow the same kind of faith path that I follow, and I believe that everything that they're doing this show for is this chase across America, trying to get these runners. It's just an amazing accomplishment for them.
Awesome. Well, good. So, and it's nice that you were able to kind of at least bestow them the money in some way. So, congratulations to you, sir.
Sure.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Thanks for doing this crazy manhunt. Everyone, give it up for Isaiah, runner number 3. There it is. Awesome. Great meeting you, man. Whew, there it is. Not an easy task, and now we have our 4th one in play. We'll see how that plays out. Very exciting times every time we get a new runner. And now for scratching the chasers back with tips, love, and support, they're about to scratch yours, America, to the tune of $1,000. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Chaser Cash. As you know, each team has $1,000 in Chaser Cash to give away every day for your help in catching the runner. These are your preliminary winners from yesterday's chase. Up on the board, Sweet and Savage asked their fans to draw a picture of what they thought the new runner looked like, as we saw yesterday in the social stories. They then rewarded at Brian Rasp for his sketch that had the most uncanny rendition of mango legs I have ever seen. And believe me, I have seen plenty of mango legs in my day, even though I didn't realize they were called mango legs until yesterday. Brother Nature gave their cash to at Slow Baser for helping them figure out that the runner was headed to San Antonio. Safe to say that that was $1,000 well spent for Brother Nature, now $32,000 richer for them. Friendzone thanked at CatRanW with $1,000 for sending photos of her baby holding up images of the act answers. Just make sure that you're sharing some of that cash with the baby or buying an extra fancy pacifier or something. It is only fair. Bravo Square hooked up at That Girl Danny for composing a theme song for them. I'd play it for you, but I have a serious fear of getting rickrolled at this point in the show. Fool me once, programmer. Shame on you. Fool me twice. You're not going to fool me twice. Runner All-Stars gave their first ever Chaser Cash to at CL Animator for sending pickup lines to Steve to use on Jen. For instance, ones like, "Hey Jen, people call me Steve, but you can call me anytime." And also, "Hey Jen, my name isn't Elmo, but you can tickle me anytime that you want to." And, "Hey Jen, can I borrow a kiss? I promise I'll give it back." Man, serious question. Is there a way that we can take back Chaser Cash from people? Please. Finally, the programmers asked their fans for the best insults for the runner, and this in the style of Hunter Pence signs. If you don't know who he is, look it up. Google is a wonderful thing. They chose at Kyle H07734, catchiest Twitter handle ever, for his insult of, "If it's me, the runner, spoke his mind, he would be speechless." Burn! Sick burn, ladies and gentlemen. And believe it or not, but the runner paid off someone $1,000 as well for their help yesterday. So let's give out some runner cash. Who is the preliminary winner of the runner cash? Why, it is at the Beelman, who was very supportive of the runner during his short time in the game. You tried, Beelman, you tried. Wipe those tears with some cold hard cash. Bid farewell to our good friend Isaiah. So now we are going over to the map monitor. Yes? No, there is no map monitor today. You guys are being kept in the dark. Oh, secret. I've got a secret, just like Mr. Roboto. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to act. We have just gotten word that all 6 Chaser teams have crossed that geofence. So as of right now, the second America's cash task is officially live, and the clock is ticking for you to solve it. You have exactly 1 hour to solve and send to the location of the runner's daily op. Here, America, is your clue.
Solve this act and help your favorite Chaser team. Act 2 is here.
Solve that clue, win that cash, ladies and gentlemen. If you need to see it all again, you can find it on all of the runners' social media, and make sure that you send your answers to your favorite Chaser teams. They need your help. We'll be back tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern to announce the names of this morning's Act 1 winners and the latest updates on the $50,000 MVP leaderboard. Until then, the new runner is in play and the chase continues. Woo! Beal Man is cleaning up. Hello, America, and welcome to your Runner Evening Update. I'm Matt Pat, and today the new runner and the same old chasers started off their day in historic San Antonio, Texas, and ended their day in equally historic Austin, Texas. Whole lot of history going on in Texas. We know the runner was able to make his way to the location of his first op somewhere in Austin, but where exactly and how did it all go down? America, it is time that we get ourselves some answers. The Chasers' day begins at the Texas Transportation Museum, just outside of downtown San Antonio, where a number of full-scale and fully functional trains of the past are still in service today. One person from each team will board a train, headed for the end of the line, where a huge pile of 60 suitcases contain different hobo sign language symbols. They must find the correct symbol, board the train for the return trip, or risk having to wait for the train to come back. Then they must return to receive a train ticket that contains part of their clue. As always, the clue isn't quite complete, and the runner's destination is unknown until America acts.
Here we go in 3, 2, 1, hit it.
Meanwhile, the runner receives his daily op for the first time and sets off for his destination.
Go to the Alamo Draft House parking garage on South Lamar Boulevard in Austin, Texas.
The symbol that they're looking for is the well-guarded house. So once they find that, they got to jump back on the train, return to the depot, and trade that in for the actual clue.
I feel like I got the right sign, so I'm gonna grab this and head on the train.
Just for 15 seconds.
Got the train all to myself. No one made it back on, so
I grabbed a suitcase as fast as I could and started running back, and then time was over. So now I'm stuck here, so I have to wait for the train to go back. I'm not on it.
There goes the train.
again, it's luck of the draw. It could be exactly what I was looking for, but it's still not right. You just never know.
There's Bree, verifying that she found the well-guarded house, and there it is, Runner All-Stars. First out of the gates, they don't call them All-Stars for nothing. None of the other teams have solved the challenge correctly, which means that they gotta wait about 7 minutes, 3-minute train ride down, 3-minute train ride back to see if they even get out on the course.
Christina, come on.
This gives a huge advantage to Runner All-Stars. Let's see what that means in terms of chasing down the new runner.
Here comes my train.
That was a quick 15 seconds. As soon as I find it, I'm gonna sprint to the train. I know exactly what I'm looking for now. And it's on, getting faster every time.
The car that the teams are normally in just passed. This is the last car. 0 teams on board.
We're the first team out of the gate.
Where are we going? Like Fort Worth or Dallas is close?
Go to Dallas.
find it. Same as it's gone the last 3 times. Didn't find it. Know what I'm looking for. Just got to keep going. Bye, guys. We'll just see you on the next one.
I didn't know if it was it for sure because it looks different than the photo, but it is it.
No, that's right. That's right.
Everybody just got the clue, and we're about to be out. Let's roll, let's roll, let's roll.
Okay, this is awesome. 4 teams just disembarked the train. All 4 had the proper symbols that are gonna get them the clue. You had Brother Nature, Bravo Squared, Sweet and Savage, and Friend Zone headed towards their cars. You can see them taking off in the parking lot right now. These teams have at least a 21-minute delay behind the Runner All-Stars.
All-Stars, first of all, lucked out. She just grabbed one.
Oh, really? She just grabbed a random one?
Grabbed a random one.
That's pretty legendary.
Pretty legendary, so good for her. I'll be damned if I try to do a train cipher or a train challenge without a conductor's hat. Yeah, right? Come on.
The last suitcase I opened, what had it, I jumped off the cart, tried to make it through the train within the 15 seconds to beat the other teams, and I fell in the field. But I will survive.
Your programmers got totally left behind.
All the other chase teams are gone, and Brogrammers lagging in last place, still trying to finish this challenge that I issued almost 30 minutes ago.
I knew exactly what I was looking for, which was frustrating because you knew exactly what you were looking for, but there was no way to look through the bags without unzipping them, and each bag had so many zippers.
One of us had to go on the train and look for hobo code for well-guarded house. Obviously, I don't know hobo code, so I looked it up, sent the image to Brent. She did. Brent looked through the images, and then finally got it, brought it back. Then we got this clue. Some clues are pretty simple. Blankety blank blank blore. So why read 99 letters when all you need is 4? Now, we got the at clue all the time we spent. Thousand Oaks Drive is our exit, bro. Huh? Thousand Oaks Drive is our exit. Thanks. The at clue, which of course we got in the incredibly large amount of time it took to take all those train rides, is X marks the spot, or something to that effect.
Sure. And the 4-letter word, some people are saying Waco, Texas, which is on the way to Dallas. So I'm just gonna head towards Dallas, and hopefully we'll get another geofence on the way.
First letter of each letter I would clue. SXSW, Austin. Austin! Austin!
The entire clue with the at clue is 99 letters. So why read 99 letters when all you need is 4? That first letter is X. So then you have XSW, which is shorthand for South by Southwest, which is like a famous music and things festival. It's in Austin. So that's how we get Austin.
No one knows like what the runner looks like, if it's guy or girl. We know nothing right now. So it's gonna be it's a day of blinded luck. We could run through a field whenever we get to Austin, just put a button pushed and maybe we'll run into the runner.
Let's press our buttons today.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see, what are we gonna do today?
Just a runner.
We're gonna catch that runner.
Every time I think I know what's gonna happen, I find out that I literally know nothing. I'm like this show's equivalent of Jon Snow, minus the washboard abs. Spoiler alert, ladies. Anyway, we'll learn the runner's fate tomorrow. But for now, let's reveal this morning's Act 1 winner, shall we? The correct answer to your clue was X marks the spot you are looking for, and it certainly did. So let's find out who got it right and who won themselves $500 for entering it at go90.com/therunner. These are the preliminary winners. Walk This Way to cite a classic rock song. Aiden C, Cassie S, Gianna D, Ray M, Tyler F, Amanda F, Alice C, Chase K, Amy V, and Ciara G. Wow, who knew that being smart would pay off quite so literally? Now it's time to check in on that strong and silent, but always beautiful and inspirational $50,000 leaderboard. Leaderboard, your quiet strength is an inspiration to me. Now, as you can tell, our leaderboard gets updated every single day. So right now, our top hashtagger is @ChatBoofs. But watch out, my friend, because Hot Dog Choo Choo is coming into the station in a close second place with a score of 2,868 points. That means that these guys have been using the hashtag #TheRunnerSweepstakes, all one word, and earning themselves points for likes and retweets. A like gets them 1 point and a retweet gets them 2. Fun and profitable, potentially. And all of those points will count as virtual entries into our sweepstakes, which will, in turn, give them great chances at winning one of many awesome cash prizes, including a $20,000 grand prize. That is certainly a grand prize. 20 grand to be exact. Badoom-ching. Anyway, if you want more details, go to the website, www.go90.com/therunner, and read all about it. You know what else you should do? Follow @TheRunnerGo90 on Twitter and Instagram, and make sure that you like us on Facebook too. So with that, the chase continues. Good night, everybody.